a star toward Jerusalem. Now, traveling to Jerusalem was not an easy task. They couldn't go out like we can and get in our Cadillac or get in our Lexus or Escalade or go to the airport and get on a jet in order to go to Jerusalem. They had to walk or either travel by donkey. And the road to Jerusalem was not an easy road to travel. Sometimes they had to cross mountains and go through valleys. It's like the songwriter said, the road gets tough, the going gets rough, the hills get hard to climb. But they made up their mind a long time ago that they wanted to make Jesus their choice. And so they started out for Jerusalem. But in those days, you need to understand that when you're traveling, you may meet some bandits along the way. Trying to meet Jesus is not an easy thing to do. You're always going to run into some opposition. When folks are trying to meet Jesus, there's always going to be some things that's going to distract them or get in their way. And so when they got to Jerusalem, they found out that there was a distraction. They found out that the baby Jesus was not going to be born in Jerusalem, but the baby was going to be born in Bethlehem. And you know how we do sometimes when we're out trying to meet Jesus and something deters us from our mission, we begin to complain. They could have complained about the walk that they had to take. They could have complained about how far they had to travel. They could have complained about the distance that they had already come. But my Bible said that they didn't complain and they started out for Bethlehem. And when they arrived in Bethlehem, they decided that they would find the baby Jesus. Someone said that Jesus would be born in a stable. And so when they arrived where he was, the Bible said that they went in to where the baby was born and they began to worship him. Oh, that's the part I like. When you start out to meet Jesus, the first thing you need to do is to learn